Have you ever noticed how losing income slowly changes your life without you realizing it? Not in a dramatic collapse, not with a shocking headline, but quietly, one expense at a time, one withdrawal at a time, until one day you sit there staring at your bank balance, wondering how it all got so tight. Picture this. It's a weekday morning, no alarm, no paycheck coming on Friday, no direct deposit notification. You open your banking app and see the same number you saw yesterday, except a little lower. You think, it's fine, I planned for this. And maybe you did. But this is where the financial death spiral really begins. Let me tell you about someone you probably know. He retires at 65 with what most people would call a good amount of money. He has $800,000 saved, maybe even $1 million. Friends congratulate him. He feels proud. He thinks, I made it. Now, let's slow that down and look at the math. He needs about $5,000 a month to live a modest but comfortable life. Mortgage or rent, utilities, food, insurance, gas, phone, a little entertainment. Nothing fancy. That's $60,000 a year. Sounds reasonable. But here's the problem. That $60,000 isn't coming from income anymore. It's coming straight out of his savings, every year. That means after 10 years, he's pulled out $600,000. And that's assuming no major emergencies, no market crashes, no unexpected medical bills, and no inflation. Already, more than half his life savings is gone. Be honest with yourself for a second. If you watched your bank account drop by $60,000 every year, how relaxed would you really feel? Now, let's add reality. Inflation quietly raises costs. Groceries that cost $600 a month become $800. Gas jumps. Insurance premiums rise. That $5,000 monthly budget slowly becomes $6,000. Now it's $72,000 a year. The withdrawals get bigger, but the savings pile only goes one direction, down. And then healthcare enters the picture. At 70, maybe everything is fine. At 75, prescriptions start adding up. At 80, one hospital stay can cost $20,000 out of pocket. One serious medical event can erase an entire year of careful budgeting. And suddenly, that $1 million doesn't feel like security anymore. It feels fragile. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If you knew your money would only go down for the rest of your life, would you feel free or trapped? This is the financial side of the retirement death spiral. When income stops, every dollar spent feels permanent. You don't think, I'll make it back. You think, that's gone forever. So you start cutting back. You eat out less. You travel less. You stop buying things you enjoy. Not because you want to, but because you're afraid. And fear shrinks life. You tell yourself you're being responsible, but really you're living defensively. Your world gets smaller because your money feels finite. You don't invest in experiences. You don't take chances. You don't say yes. You protect what's left, even if it costs you joy. Be honest again. When money feels limited, do you feel generous or guarded? Most retirees don't go broke suddenly. They go broke quietly. Through $300 here, $1,200 there, helping a child with rent, fixing a roof, replacing a car. Each decision feels reasonable. But over time, the math becomes unavoidable. Here's the part no one explains clearly. When you stop earning, your financial leverage disappears. You're no longer playing offense. You're playing defense for the rest of your life. And defense is exhausting. Think about this. If you retire at 65 and live to 85, that's 20 years. If you withdraw $70,000 a year, that's $1.4 million. And that's before taxes, before emergencies, before inflation. Most people never saved that much to begin with. So what happens? They rely on fixed income, Social Security, Maybe $1,800 to $2,500 a month for many people. That barely covers housing and food in most places today. So, savings fill the gap. And once the gap opens, it rarely closes. Here's the truth most financial advice avoids. Saving alone was never meant to last decades without income. Watching your net worth decline year after year does something to your mind. It creates anxiety you don't talk about. It creates hesitation you can't explain. It turns every financial decision into a calculation of survival instead of growth. And that anxiety spills into everything else. You stop investing. You stop learning new skills. You tell yourself it's too late to start something new. You become financially frozen. And when money freezes, opportunity disappears. Here's the realization moment. The truth is, stopping income is often more dangerous than stopping work. Income is not just money. It's confidence, it's security, it's leverage against inflation, emergencies, and time itself. Even a small income changes everything. An extra $1,000 a month is $12,000 a year. That could cover groceries and utilities without touching savings. $2,000 a month is $24,000 a year. Suddenly, your withdrawals drop dramatically. Over 10 years, that's $240,000 your savings didn't have to lose. Now imagine earning $3,000 a month doing something flexible. That's $36,000 a year. That's the difference between watching your savings drain and watching them stabilize. This is why retiring without income is so dangerous. Not because you need more money, but because you need momentum. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Never stop creating income, even if it's small, even if it's part-time, even if it's irregular. Income keeps you engaged with the economy. It keeps your brain sharp. It keeps your confidence intact. You don't need to replace your old salary. You just need to stop the bleeding. Consulting, teaching, freelancing, advising, coaching, online work, helping businesses solve problems you already know how to solve. One income stream can protect hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings. Here's a simple but powerful habit. Always keep at least one income-producing skill active. Because the moment your income drops to zero, your financial clock starts ticking. Here's a challenge you can try today. Ask yourself this question and answer it honestly. If I needed to make $1,000 this month without a full-time job, how would I do it? That question alone wakes up creativity, confidence, and control. Retirement doesn't have to mean watching your money disappear. For many people, the most financially secure years of their life come after traditional retirement, because they stop trading hours for paychecks and start trading experience for value. Your future self doesn't want to worry about every dollar. Your future self wants options, freedom, the ability to say yes without fear. And that only comes from staying financially alive, not financially dormant. So ask yourself this tonight. If your income stopped tomorrow, would your life expand or contract? Would you feel calm or anxious? The answer matters more than your balance sheet. If this video helped you see the numbers clearly, comment below and share how much monthly income you think would change your retirement. Like the video, follow the channel, and share this with someone planning to retire or already living it. Because retirement shouldn't be the moment your money starts dying. It should be the moment you finally take control of it.